Hello and welcome to Happy Heads. Today I'm going to show you guys how you can use tapping to really nurture your inner child. And your inner child is that part of you for whatever reasons maybe didn't have their needs met when they were little. And we all have an inner child inside of us, and quite often when we're being triggered by something in the present moment, it's because our inner child is being triggered. So maybe they are feeling like they're not good enough. Maybe they are feeling criticized or judged. Maybe they're feeling alone or scared. Maybe they feel rejected. Maybe they feel confused. Whatever it is, quite often when we have a strong reaction to something in the present moment as an adult, it's because our inner child is being triggered. So it's a really lovely, wonderful, nurturing practice. A fantastic way to look after your mental health is to regularly check in and nurture that inner child, nurture that part of you. So today, take a minute to get yourself comfortable, sat on a chair, both feet flat on the floor. And we're going to begin by doing a very short inner child visualization. And that's just to tune in and check in to how they're feeling today. So I want you to place both hands, one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly, or both hands on your heart center, whatever feels right for you. And we'll begin by taking a few deep cleansing breaths. So breathing in through the nose, letting go through the mouth. One more in through the nose and out through the mouth. One more in through the nose, letting go through the mouth. And then take a minute to notice the gentle rise and fall of your breath in your body. And then I want you to see if you can bring your breath down into your belly. So as you breathe in, belly and hand go up. As you breathe out, belly and hand go down. Breathing in, belly and hand go up. Breathing out, belly and hand go down. And then we'll do one more. Breathing in, belly and hand go up, and then breathing out, belly and hand go down. And I want you to take a minute to imagine yourself as a little child. And imagine that that little child is sitting just in front of you. And I want you to notice what they look like today. So notice their clothes, their hair. Notice their eyes, their mouth, their lips, their ears. Notice their little body. And then I want you to imagine that you crouch down in front of them and you ask them, how are you feeling today? And I want you to look deep into their eyes and notice how they're feeling in this moment. And just notice what they're telling you right now. You might be surprised as to what they say. So what is that little child telling you right now? And then take a deep cleansing breath, breathing in and out. And then I want you to say to them, I am here for you now. I hear you. I see you. Your emotions are valid. You are loved. You are loving. And you are lovable. And then I want you to gently open your eyes. And what we're going to do is we're going to begin to do some tapping. But before we do, just take a minute, actually close down your eyes again. And I want you to just notice how nurtured your inner child feels today. So 0 being Actually, we'll change the scale. So 10 being they really need some nurturing. Okay, 0 being they feel completely calm, confident, and very empowered today. Okay, 10 being they really need some nurturing. Where would your number be just now on the scale? Remember, we always use a scale because it helps us to track our emotions. So how nurtured does your inner child feel today? 10 being really doesn't feel nurtured at all. 0 being it feels very, very nurtured. So give yourself a number, and then we'll begin by tapping on the karate chop. This is the side part of your non-dominant hand. And then you tap with 3 fingers with a reasonable amount of pressure. And repeat after me. Even though my inner child needs nurturing today, I love and deeply accept myself anyway. And even though that little child maybe didn't have their needs met, that's okay. I'm a human being. And even though my inner child needs nurturing today, I love my body, I love my mind, and speaking directly to my inner child right now, I am here with you. And then you move around your points, starting with the inner eyebrow. My inner child. Outer eyebrow. So you can close down your eyes if you want. Outer eyebrow needs nurturing today. Underneath the eye. My inner child. Underneath the nose needs nurturing today. Underneath the mouth. My inner child, tapping on the chest, has been really triggered recently. Underneath the arm, and it needs some nurturing. Tapping on the head. My inner child, inner eyebrow, is really struggling today. Outer eyebrow. How are they feeling right now? Underneath the eye. How are they feeling today? Underneath the nose. Are they believing any limiting beliefs? Underneath the mouth. What does that little child think today? Tapping on the chest. How do they feel today? Underneath the arm. Maybe they feel like they're not good enough. Tapping on the head. Maybe they feel scared or alone. Inner eyebrow. Maybe they feel rejected. Outer eyebrow. Maybe they feel scared or sad. Underneath the eye, and just tapping underneath the eye, I want you to say out loud how your inner child feels today. So say, my inner child feels, and then say how they feel. Tapping underneath the nose. My inner child feels, and then say how they feel. Underneath the mouth. Say again, my inner child feels, and then say out loud how they feel. Tapping on the chest. All of these emotions are valid. Underneath the arm. All of these emotions are valid. Tapping on the head. They were valid when I was a little child. Inner eyebrow. And they are valid now. Outer eyebrow. So speaking directly to my inner child right now. Underneath the eye. I see you. Underneath the nose. I hear you. Underneath the mouth. Your emotions are valid. Tapping on the chest. You are safe. Underneath the arm. I am here for you right now. Tapping on the head. You are safe, and I am here for you now. Place your palms facing up. Shut down your eyes. Take a deep cleansing breath for me. Breathing in. And then letting go. And then with your eyes gently closed, you can feel free to place your hands on your body if that feels right for you. I want you to take a minute to tune in. Tune into how your body feels first in this moment. And then just notice how you feel in this present moment. How nurtured does your inner child feel now? How calm does your nervous system feel now, just in this moment? Remember that you are the present moment and you are not your past. And then gently open your eyes. We're going to begin another round. So even though my inner child still needs nurturing, I love and deeply accept myself anyway. And even though my inner child went through so much, that's okay. I am a human being, and I'm telling them right now that I am here for them. And even though my inner child maybe didn't feel safe, maybe didn't have their emotions validated, and did face things that were deeply challenging, I love my body, I love my mind, and speaking to that inner child right now, I hear you, I see you, your emotions are valid. Moving around the body, as always, feel free to close down your eyes if you want. This inner child, outer eyebrow, faced so many challenges underneath the eye. This inner child, underneath the nose, faced so many challenges underneath the mouth. And maybe their emotions weren't validated. Tapping on the chest. This inner child, underneath the arm, my inner child. Tapping on the head, faced so many challenges. Inner eyebrow, had so many emotions that they had to suppress. Outer eyebrow, or maybe they had emotions they had to ignore. Underneath the eye, this inner child, underneath the nose, may have felt lonely and scared. Underneath the mouth, may have felt rejected or like they weren't enough. Tapping on the chest, this inner child. Then tapping underneath your arm, I want you to again say how your inner child feels today. So say, my inner child feels, and say out loud how they feel. Tapping on the head once again, say, my inner child feels, and say how they feel. Inner eyebrow, my inner child feels, and then say how they feel. Outer eyebrow, all of their emotions are valid. Underneath the eye, all of their emotions are valid. Underneath the nose, they were valid when they were a little girl or boy. Underneath the mouth, and they are still valid now. Tapping on the chest, no matter how they or I identify, their emotions are valid. Underneath the arm, my emotions are valid. Tapping on the head, my emotions are valid. Place your palms facing up, shut down your eyes, deep cleansing breath, breathing in, letting go. And then once again, feel free to place your hands on your body if you feel you need. And then take a minute to tune in first to how your body feels in this moment. Just noticing if there are any areas that feel more calm or more relaxed. And if there are any areas that feel more tense, just begin to breathe deeply into that part of your body. And then just tune into how you feel in this moment. How nurtured does your inner child feel now? And then begin to open your eyes, and we'll do a final round. Remembering that it's so powerful when we give our inner child a voice and really hear what they have to say. So even though my inner child might need some more nurturing today, that's okay. I deeply love and accept myself anyway. And even though some days my inner child is triggered, that's okay. I'm a human being. And even though my inner child needs some nurturing right now, speaking directly to my inner child right now, you are enough. You are perfect exactly how you are. I see you. I hear you. Your emotions are valid. You are loved. You are loving. You are lovable. Inner eyebrow, as always, you can close down your eyes. You are enough. outer eyebrow. You are good enough. Underneath the eye. You are beautiful enough. Underneath the nose. You are clever enough. Underneath the mouth. You are strong enough. Tapping on the chest. You are never alone. Underneath the arm. You are completely safe in this moment with me. Tapping on the head. You are completely safe in this moment with me. Inner eyebrow. I've got you now. Outer eyebrow. I hear you. Underneath the eye. I see you. Underneath the nose. All of your emotions are valid. Underneath the mouth. You are loved. Tapping on the chest. You are loving. Underneath the arm. You are lovable. Tapping on the head. You are good enough just the way you are. Inner eyebrow. It's okay to make mistakes. Outer eyebrow. You are still enough. Underneath the eye. You are loved. Underneath the nose. You are completely safe. Underneath the mouth. All of your emotions are valid. Tapping on the chest. You are enough just as you are. Underneath the arm. You are loved. Tapping on the head. You are enough. Place your palms facing up. Deep cleansing breath. Breathing in. Letting go. Once again, place your hands on your body, really feeling like you're giving that little child a cuddle, a really nice big hug. And just notice, tuning into how your body feels in this moment. And then just tuning in to how you feel in this moment. So on that scale, 0 to 10, where do you feel now? How nurtured does that little child feel now? And then whenever you are ready, gently open your eyes, becoming present to this moment once again. So there you go. Hopefully your inner child feels a little bit more nurtured just in this moment. Okay, it's a really lovely practice to regularly tune in and listen to what they have to say. But if you want some more direct one-to-one support on nurturing them, then please do get in contact. Kim@happyheads.me. I would love to help you.